In just a fraction of a second, everything changes. A flash brighter than the sun. An explosion powerful enough to flatten entire districts. And a firestorm hotter than the surface of Venus. But what exactly would happen if a nuclear bomb exploded in a major city? How many people would survive? And what would the world look like after such an event? Today, we dive deep into this terrifying scenario and the shocking truth behind it. The bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945 were devastating. At just 15 to 21 kilotons, they killed over 140,000 people within months. But today's nuclear weapons are thousands of times more powerful. The Tsar Bomba, the largest bomb ever tested, had a staggering 50 megatons of explosive force. If detonated over a major city, the destruction would be beyond anything we've ever seen. If a modern nuclear bomb were detonated over a major city, here's what would happen in the first 60 seconds. Blinding flash. 0 to 3 seconds, the explosion would release a flash of light brighter than the sun. Anyone within a 5-mile, 8 kilometers radius looking directly at it would suffer instant blindness. Shockwave. 3 to 10 seconds, the intense heat would create a superheated shockwave, flattening everything within 2 miles, 3 kilometers. Skyscrapers, bridges, even steel structures, all gone. Firestorm. 10 to 30 seconds, the explosion would ignite massive fires, with temperatures reaching 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, 2,200 degrees Celsius, hotter than molten lava. Deadly radiation. 30 seconds. 5 minutes, a radioactive cloud would spread, contaminating everything within a 10-mile, 16 kilometers radius. People outside the immediate blast zone would still suffer from radiation poisoning. Mushroom cloud and fallout. 5 minutes. 1 hour, the iconic mushroom cloud would rise miles into the sky, carrying deadly radioactive particles. These particles would rain down over hundreds of miles, contaminating water, soil, and food supplies. Survival depends entirely on your distance from the explosion. Let's take an example. A 1 megaton bomb detonated over New York City. Within 2 miles, 3 kilometers, 90% of people would die instantly from the explosion and heat wave. Within 5 miles, 8 kilometers, third-degree burns and radiation poisoning would cause mass casualties. Within 10 miles, 16 kilometers, radiation exposure would kill most people within weeks or months. Beyond 15 miles, 24 kilometers, survivors would face long-term radiation sickness, food shortages, and fallout contamination. Estimated total casualties: 8 to 10 million deaths in the first hour. Asterisk, the devastation wouldn't stop with a blast. A large-scale nuclear war could trigger a nuclear winter. Massive amounts of ash and debris would rise into the atmosphere, blocking sunlight for months or even years. Global temperatures would drop, causing crop failures, food shortages, and mass starvation. Without electricity, clean water, or medicine, survivors would be plunged into a new dark age. The world would never be the same. How likely is this nightmare scenario? Right now, over 13,000 nuclear weapons exist worldwide. The largest stockpiles belong to Russia and the United States, but tensions between countries like North Korea, China, and Iran have put the world on edge. While treaties like the Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, aim to prevent nuclear war, history has shown us that a single mistake or the wrong leader in power could change everything. So far, nuclear weapons have only been used twice in war, but could a single mistake, a miscalculation, or a new conflict change history forever? Like and subscribe for more shocking what-if scenarios. Comment below. Do you think nuclear war is possible in our lifetime?